guys, and welcome to our late summer season garden tour. I have totally forgotten to record. I think it was July, August, and we're in September now, so don't mind that. We really haven't lost much progress with the garden, though. I think from June to now it's still a good documentation of how the garden's doing this time of year versus like the last 2 months. It's kind of been a weird period of just getting everything or things like progressing in the growing cycle. So honestly, I don't think anyone missed anything in July and August. Love the garden this time of year. Everything's just so mature and looks awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys everything in detail. But this is kind of just an overview from the gate, which is probably the best part of the whole garden, is just this little gate moment with the view. I want to put another arch right here and put that Colette rose on this side next spring if I can do that, so we might try that. Coming into the garden, on our left here we have my calendula. I don't know if last year in September's garden tour I also had a calendula in the same spot, so yeah. This is some Dusty Miller, which I think is super pretty. It's great for flower arrangements. Don't mind those. I'm afraid to pick them or get rid of them. Right here is a Russian sage. It's not doing the greatest of things, but it's growing. It's huge. It's pretty mature. There's also a Grosso lavender in here. And over here we have my echinacea. You can see the more mature flowers versus the newer one. Right here, I still don't know what this thing is called. Somebody told me here recently, and I think maybe it's a rock rose. I think that's what I remember. I'm not sure. You can see how bloomed out the sweet peas were. I'm not sure if I got any video footage of them at their peak, but I could insert some pictures. The autumn frost sedum, you can see it's pink color. It's coming into its full glory here pretty soon. It's gonna be like a burgundy red like last year. There's some sort of bug haven going on over here though. Maybe it's just pollinators. It looks like just pollinators to me. Anyway, cucumbers are finally growing, and oh my gosh, I couldn't be more excited because I've been canning cucumbers for my grandparents to make pickles, and these guys are finally starting to take off. I gotta harvest this one probably right now, so I'll leave that to the end of the video. And then looking in here, all these brown ones, I've left them because I want to harvest the seed pods because these ones did great. They smell awesome. They got huge, so I'm gonna try and harvest those and then plant the same seeds next year. This guy finally bloomed out all of his cute little, I don't even know what the heck you call them. It's all bloomed out though. So this next part over here I'm not proud of because I kind of gave up on it. But in a month, well, not even a month, I don't even know. At some point I gotta harvest it all. But this is where my green beans were. My celery, you can see it, and then on the other side there's even carrots, and I've kind of let it get out of hand, mostly because on this side with the fence those thistle things grow a lot, and whenever I reach my hand there to pull a weed, I like grab onto 6 of those, so I've kind of neglected this spot. Coming to the right side of the gate that's right here is my gigantic sunflower. It does so well every year and it loves this spot. This year, instead of trying to prune it and trim it up, I've left it so that the wildlife, like the birds and whatever the heck else can get up there, can eat the seeds out of them. I think I still have seeds from last year, so I'm just gonna let the birds take it this year. Also, I have not only 1, but 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9 of these gigantic sunflower seeds, and then I even planted a new patch here a month ago, so I'll have some for the fall flower arrangements. But yeah, lots of sunflowers this year. Oh, yep, right there. Wow, strawberry. Of course it's dirty. It's shaped like a little heart. Anyway, we're still harvesting strawberries, so that's awesome. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. If you can hear that plane, I'm sorry. Right here is my acorn squash, and I honestly am just doing this as an experiment because I've never had a great grow with them. I see a bud over there, but I don't think it's gonna last. And then this thing also looks super bad. I went here a month ago and trimmed it up because it was super leggy and weird looking, and then I've been trying to keep on watering it, but I'm really bad at that because they're pots and they are on their little thing, so it's kind of a difficult task for me. Now looking at my little tomato patch, you can see all the red. I think I'll be harvesting the tomatoes today. Sure, if anyone else is having this struggle, but my zucchini this year are not doing great. Every time, here's an example, every time one would grow, you can see it, it just turns yellow, and then they fall off really easy. See? Why are they doing that? They've got one growing right here, but we'll see how long that lasts, because you see this one, it doesn't look all that great. So I don't know what the heck the zucchini are doing this year. All of them are like that. There's two big lavender plants that were in pots over here. I finally planted them. They don't look great because they're kind of at the end of their season here, but I think I'm gonna trim it back tomorrow or this weekend, and then leave them kind of winterized and ready. And I'm gonna take the lavender and give it to this lady who I'm walking with at the dog park every day, and she's gonna put them in little rice packs that she makes, and she'll use the lavender in them so it'll smell like lavender. So that'll be kind of nice. And down this main strip, some of these are questionable because they don't belong here, but the arborvitae is doing great. The Colette rose was done probably back in July, done blooming. And then this coleus belongs kind of in the shade garden, but I just brought it up here to water it. Another calendula. This was an experiment. This is my hydrangea from last year that I thought maybe that I set it out it would grow, and it never did. So I'm gonna be ripping. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even, I barely pulled that out. Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna put something else in there. And then this pot arrangement is so ready to be ripped out. All of my super petunias are kind of done. So I might be doing some ripping out and moving. Also with this camellia plant, it really needs repotted into something else. It did fine with everything this year, but it's looking super stressed and I know it wants out of this pot. So update on this pot. I'm so sad. My little topiary tree has absolutely no green down in there. This thing is yellow and as dead as can be. This is by far the best looking bed around, mostly because it's just so neat and tidy and I recently cleaned it up, but also because it just, I don't know. Looking back towards the kind of greenhouse over here, my volunteer tomato that, I'm not sure if you guys remember that from the June garden tour, but there's this cute little tomato start and now it's grown into this monstrosity. But we're letting it. So yeah, but there's that kale that I never did anything with. But there's Brussels sprouts in there too, actually. Oh my gosh. My bell peppers really didn't do great this year. Most of them died. There's a teeny weeny one right there. Yeah, he's going for it now. It was super overcrowded with weeds right here, so I took all the weeds out this morning and tried to clean it up a little bit because I really haven't been paying attention to my garden other than watering it. So now everything has some room to breathe. I ripped it all up with the viney plants that grown through everything, so they're kind of a little tore up right now. So I'm going to put name tags on these so I can remember what color they are on the tubers for next year so I can plant them, and then I'll know what color they are. Cosmos have grown into this gigantic 6 foot tall craziness. Everybody who comes into my garden is like, I didn't realize they could get that tall. I didn't either. My pride and joy. So everybody knew that I was super excited for the zinnias, at least I hope they did, because flower arrangements are my new passion. And wouldn't you just love to see these in an arrangement? I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice, but these are the pretties. These are Zowie White Flame by Johnny Seeds, and this one is a little broken. But yeah, they're all so gorgeous. This one's also from Johnny Seeds. I think this is Benary's Giant Lime, which Austin loves this one. Here's Oklahoma White. I believe this one is This one's Cinderella Peach. This one is also Cinderella Peach. These ones right here. This one I bought from the store. There wasn't a variety name on it, but this one's an orange. This one's a pink one. I believe this kind of dark purple one is our giant violet queen, or whatever those ones were called. And they're not as violet as I want them to be, but they're still super pretty. So, and the bees love them. My king tut looks like it could use some water. But it's a bog plant, but I'm really impressed with it. It's gotten really tall, and I definitely want to plant more. I need to figure out how to harvest seeds from this guy, because maybe those are the seeds. But I want more of these. They're awesome. The little poor dahlia all by itself. This one needs some help too. This one has the longest stems. This one has a good enough stem, but I've been trying to trim it down further so that the stems grow longer. So here is a quick update on this garden by the pump house. All these super petunias I haven't watered pretty much all summer, and they're doing really great by themselves. They could use a little help though. This nepeta is looking okay. This purple fountain grass though, I am obsessed with it. Okay, so the bees are really starting to come out now, and I don't want to be out here anymore because I'm totally gonna get stung. Anyway, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It's been such a fun growing season. Everything is so alive in this garden this year, and I feel like it's way easier. I can sit back and watch it as it waters itself every day. The weeding, I let it get out of control. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're after me. Stepping over here. Anyway, oh my god. I've never been so terrified in my life. Anyway, so it's been going super well in this garden, and I just cannot wait to have a cute, nice little harvest from everything. So thank you guys for joining me in the journey of this season's garden. I haven't recorded very much, and I'm sorry. I need to be better at that, so hopefully next year I'll get my head screwed on my head right and I can record everything. I have a blackberry jam video filmed, so hopefully that goes up pretty soon, if not before this video. And then I think I'll have a harvesting video here soon as Kitty's coming to visit me. Meow. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye. Are you the star here? Yes, you are definitely the star of the show. Meow. 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 Meow.